EA is using FOMO tactics to make us do the Blast from the Past events. I spun a wheel of all of the Sims 4 townies to see which one I should do this event with. It landed first on Irwin Pines, who's in Strangerville and can't be played yet. Then it landed twice on Stanley Humphrey, the hot dog man from Lil Simsy's playthroughs. He isn't even in the game. The next person I landed on was Bob Pancakes, and I thought maybe I can dress Bob as a hot dog in order to fulfill the spirit of the thing. But then Bob went to work, so now we're stuck with Eliza. Eliza is receiving visitors. He's a spy who appeared in trailers? I don't know. I didn't watch Sims 4 trailers. He's acting like we're new to the neighborhood. We're not new to the neighborhood. We've been living here for 10 years. Just because our entire house changed overnight does not mean we are new to the neighborhood. Did you not see me, James Stock, walking on the streets? Did you never see me? Never. Ever. Anyway, glad you're here. Now we can ask you about the time traveler. Emit? Nope, don't know an Emit. You escaped once. Wonder whatever happened to him. Where's your wife, sir? I was at the park and I think I saw someone matching that description. Does nobody else live on my... Okay, who's that? Who's that? It's Kaylin Langharak. Eliza has asked the two spies who are pretending to be a married couple and who won't stop hugging, and she's just met Kaylin, who may or may not be a time traveler. Okay, they get along and they have amazing compatibility. Wow. Try the park? Okay. Okay, they've just been talking for a really long time and they've been stuck in a hugging loop. Is the welcome wagon almost over? Oh god, please. Do not hug again. I swear to god, do not hug. Like, what do married couples act like? They just hug non-stop, right? Caitlin's going down into Bob's man cave. I can only assume that Eliza told her about its existence and complained. I hate cold weather. Our god clearly didn't give me proper winter wear, and it was just by pure luck that I randomized into something acceptable, but my midriff is still visible. Wait, he has a poster of himself eating pancakes? Eliza now likes potty humor. So, keeping in with the theme of Blast from the Past, the space-time continuum is broken. Apparently I didn't save anything, yet our progress is saved. Also, the Sims keep trying to hug. Please tell me you're not actually going to hug him. Passive-aggressively cleaning everyone's plates? God, please end this social event. Please, 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 put me out of my misery, put me out of my misery, put me out of my misery. Is it over yet? No, it's not. I am a normal human person who's not spying on the neighborhood. Yeah, my wedding was a disaster. We didn't have synchronized zombies dancing. Quick, Eliza, tell us the story of your wedding. Oh, she began. Somebody got set on fire. I thought I was going to move into a nice new house, but I don't think she got to finish that story. If she had, it would have ended with, like, and then I found out that the Sims team built it in 2014. Where's Emit? Where's that blue-haired fuck? There he is. I am Emit Relevart, technology expert and time traveler extraordinaire. I've been jumping around through time on a bit of a mystery and I'm kind of stuck. Yeah, I can imagine this is like a horror story for you, being stuck in this world where nothing is detailed anymore and people just seem to be stuck in infinite loops of hugging or yelling. Who's that? Oh, that's Michael Batchelor. Oh dear god. Items missing in time. I've been exploring the passages where we come from. Okay, no though, because The Sims 3 is actually in an alternate timeline. The Sims 3 is supposed to be the past of The Sims 2, or at least the base game is. And then they kind of shed that later on because they couldn't keep it consistent, and maybe it didn't make a lot of sense. Have you noticed anything out of place? Yeah. Your presence here when you should be in The Sims 3. Ask other Sims about missing items. What about the children? Can we ask the children about missing items? I planned this big surprise party for the neighborhood, but the cake I ordered never arrived. Maybe because you're like 6. I planned this big surprise party in the neighborhood, but the cake I ordered never arrived. Well, maybe they were busy with the previous order, which they then cancelled because they realized she was 6, and then they started working on your order, and then they realized you're 5. Let's go talk to Kaylin. If you say that you planned a big party for the neighborhood... Yeah, I was running away from the police, and that's how I ended up here. I sure hope there are no spies in town. Mortimer, are you listening to this? It's so nice when people get along, right, Mortimer? Right, Mortimer? Let's play chess, Mortimer. I think Mortimer has been waiting very patiently for someone to actually play the game with it. So I need to go back home, right? Is that There was an animal asleep in the snow, but I guess we don't care about that. Bob, what's your problem? Mourn the dead. Play woohoo? Dumpster dive. Get some sleep. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Can I go argue with him first? Nobody thinks you're happily married, Eliza. Nobody tries to, like, fix your life like Agnes Crumplebottoms or Morgana Wolves. They just accept that this is the way. New family dynamic. Would you say they have a difficult family dynamic? Maybe. It gets better all the time, and Eliza can feel the effect of living a good life. Would you describe the dynamic as being strange? Yes, of course I would. But she's very inspired, and she thinks her life is on the right track. I'm playing this game and I'm watching this sim play a game. Find the special time capsule. That could be anywhere. What is that? Does that say Ibala Hilb? I think literally anyone else could have put this to better use. I should have done this with Kaylin. But the wheel spoke. She's gonna be happy just from washing her hands, right? Like, it doesn't matter that her marriage is falling apart. Let's go back to the park and dig for a time capsule. It's weird that she doesn't have good compatibility with Kaylin this time around. Everyone who was here just now is here again. If this turns out to not be the time capsule, I'm going to be so annoyed. A time capsule was empty except for a single item, an IOU note. If you're reading this, I don't have time to explain everything. Let's just say I need to borrow some things for now. Catch you later or earlier. Oh god, he's talking to Mortimer. Quick, talk to him before he breaks the space-time continuum again. Oh god, it's my spy neighbor again. I see, yes, it's all starting to make sense. A thief is taking the missing items, but why and who? I can't help but wonder if that time-traveling thief is here and in this time right now. Accuse 3 Sims of being a time traveler. Can I accuse Emit? Can I accuse Emit, please? Please let me accuse Emit. If I could travel through time, do you think I would be here and not with the dinosaurs? Yeah, fair point. Okay, Michael Batchelor. You're a time traveler, right? You're a time traveler. Okay, great. Thanks, Emit. You're a time traveler, right? I wish I could time travel. Of course you would have to worry about re-entry. A building that wasn't there, that is there. Boggles the mind. Mortimer's trying to escape before I can accuse him of being a time traveler. Did you see that? She just referenced Dina Caliente. No luck. Making baseless accusations of your fellow Sims might be complicating things. To be fair, the Sims that I made baseless accusations of were a spy, Michael Batchelor, who was a mad scientist, and Mortimer Goth, another mad scientist. You know, those are not really baseless accusations. Those are pretty reasonable ones, I have to say, out of, like, everyone else who's at the park. What do you think of Mortimer? Yeah, he is pretty funny, right? He reminds you of Mickey Mouse's arch nemesis that they're trying to pretend doesn't exist because they want to pretend that Mickey Mouse is like a perfect... I was gonna say human being. I was gonna say person. A perfect entity. But actually, he did in fact have a rival called Mortimer. And he had like a pencil mustache, like this Mortimer. So it wants me to what? Make her go into the shower and ponder time travel? Is that it? Intuition drove the discovery of the time capsule and note inside. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. It was the event goals that popped up on the right side of my screen. Read the history of time. The Grim Reaper is calling me. Have you considered a career in the reaping business? You could really make a killing. There's no need for a dead job. Why? Okay, I'm sure this is a lot of puns, but no thank you, Grim. I really like that job offer, but I need to finish the time travel plot. Maybe next time. What? Eliza has a job? She's a CEO of what? What? When did that happen? Can Eliza take the day off work? Surely she can, right? I mean, she is a CEO. Take vacation day business. When the fuck did Eliza become a CEO? With 1 charisma and 1 logic skill. Didn't I just tell her not to go to work? She disobeyed me. Okay, enjoy the day off, Bob. Clearly you are now picking up the time travel plot. Stay sad for 2 hours. You want to be sad? Stay on lot for 8 hours. Nope, sorry, you have to go out and do the time travel plot. Looks like he's gonna be really sad if he has to go out. But then again, he wants to be sad for 2 hours. This does not count as studying a historical display. Eliza, I had a dream about you last night. You were being followed by Grim. He kept looking down at his slablet and looking at you. You're in danger, my friend. I think I'll be fine. Sorry, Bob. I think I made you leave the house for no reason. Here, maybe try some painting. A happy life. Oh, look, he's happy. Listen, I'm not happy. Come soon. I've got to work something out with you. He's having fun. He likes painting. That's so nice. Just keep Eliza waiting. It's fine. A fulfilled life. Why, are they getting divorced? I'm really enjoying this whole divorce arc. Wasn't she at work? On company time, she went to the park to have the serious discussion. Neither of them want a child right now, according to the mod that I have. And yet, Izzy has the room being set up. Iggy. I'm getting his name wrong. That's how little he means to me. You know, for somebody who's kinda depressed, seemed to be in a pretty good mood. I think Bob is more manic-depressive than anything. He's really enjoying himself, but he's also having a miserable time. This is a lot of drama for making an autumn salad. We wear bags. Afterlife Anonymous. Uh-oh. We wear bags 1. Oh no, she's wearing a bag, isn't she? No. Wait, she's friends with Michael? No, she's not. And everyone's wearing a fucking bag. Oh my god. You know, this never happened to me in Oasis Springs. There's just something in the air in Willow Creek. I feel like there are more bag variations than certain color swatches. Thanks, Kaylin, but no. Very nice of you to try to include me, though. It's like you can tell that my marriage is falling apart. That's Ginny? Tell me this isn't supposed to be like a DLC joke, right? There's a part 1 and then there's a part 2. And you have to get them separately, even though it's a similar experience. Strange crystalline object. Was it a plumb bob? Like the thing right above your head? Okay, I'm going to need to Google this, as much as it pains me to say that. Apparently, Eliza is friends with Michael. She's not, but wishful thinking. You better come over, Emit. Oh god, he's wearing a bag. Where did you find these? I thought I was the only one who knew about them. No, the event prompt was telling me about them. Emit has challenged you to become a time traveler as well. Oh god, really? I don't think anyone has... God, you guys are pathetic. Well, no, not pathetic, but you're just very useless for my current needs. Should I use the goths for that? Who has logic and handiness? Everyone has every skill except logic. Or handiness. I'm going to replace the goths, though. I don't really want to do this event with a family that I'm going to replace with an updated version of themselves. I feel like Mortimer is the best option before I wipe him off the face of reality. Surely there has to be someone else, right? What about John Mole? Tasha has no skills. John has no skills. Mortimer. Don't think too much about how I'm going to annihilate you in favor of your shadow self, okay? He has logic, but does anyone have handiness? Oh, Michael. I might have to wipe you too. But in all honesty, you're the one who's most likely to make it out alive.